Namaskar. Welcome to the second edition of Shef Special, my own vlog. Today I am going to talk about the liberalism of convenience. Liberalism as a philosophy has always been used in India by Indian liberals more as a fig leaf, as a convenient excuse to defend the people on their side and as a convenient mode of silence when somebody says that goes against the grain of what they believe in. 2 days ago, 67-year-old writer and Canadian activist Tarak Fateh was manhandled and bullied by a crowd of some 100 people at Jashn-e-Rekhta, which was a Urdu literature festival organized by Rekhta in Delhi. It's been 2 days since this happened and the video has gone viral, but has there been any outrage from the liberals? No. There has been largely a conspiracy of silence because Tarak Fateh's freedom of expression does not fit into the channelized vision of Indian liberals. And this is not the only incident. This has been happening over the years. Indian liberals have always defended the right of expression of people that they want, and they have largely ignored the other side. In 2012, Jaipur Literature Festival, which is supposed to be a major literature festival in India, they cancelled Salman Rushdie's video link interview at the last moment, just 5 minutes before it was supposed to be aired. Was there a huge outrage about it? No. Why did they do it? Because a whole host of Islamic fundamentalist organizations basically threatened the organizers that they would not let it happen. And the organizers just said, okay, fine, we'll go with whatever you're saying. Did anyone care about freedom of expression then? Of course not. In 2017, earlier this year, the same festival, Jaipur Literature Festival, banned Taslima Nasreen from appearing in all future editions of Jaipur Lit Fest. Do you know why? Her only crime was she spoke in favor of the Common Civil Code. So on one hand you talk about women's rights, on one hand you talk about feminism, but when somebody actually speaks in favor of Uniform Civil Code, you just decide that she is not going to be invited to Jaipur Literature Festival because, as one of the organizers said, they are for minority rights. How convenient is this? There are countless examples of this conspiracy of silence. In 2015, noted writer Vikram Sampath, he was hounded out of the organization of Bangalore Lit Festival. This was the same festival that he founded a few years ago, mind you. But he was basically bullied into silence, he was bullied into quitting because his only crime was that he said award Wapsi doesn't serve any purpose. And 3 Kannada writers decided to boycott the whole literature festival because of this one utterance by Vikram Sampath. Did any of the champions of liberalism and freedom of expression create a huge outrage in favor of Vikram Sampath? No. Have you heard about this lady called Shireen Dalvi? She was the editor of a Urdu newspaper called Awadhnama. She published the Charlie Hebdo cartoons. And you can guess what happened. There were morchas against her newspapers. She was forced to print an unconditional apology. She was even arrested. Her paper was almost shut down. Did anyone bat for her? No. Last year, closer home, Lokmat had published a cartoon of a piggy bank to illustrate the funding to IS. Because of this cartoon and because pigs are considered un-Islamic, a lot of Islamic organizations basically protested. Lokmat apologized and there was an unconditional apology published. But did anyone say that Lokman had the right to publish whatever it wanted? No. So this whole thing about freedom of expression and somebody's right to have freedom of expression is a very selective thing according to the Indian liberals. So when a little known outfit like some Rajput Sena basically tries to manhandle Sanjay Leela Bansali, everybody, including film stars, directors, writers, journalists, everybody protested that this is an attack on somebody's freedom of expression. But when Vivek Agnihotri, who is also a film director, was manhandled and he was stopped from showing his film at Jadavpur University by left organizations, did anybody raise their voice for him? Of course not. This hypocrisy of we will support the freedom of expression only of the people whose expression we support, and we will batter you into silence if you have any other views, is what describes Indian liberalism today. Indian liberalism is not even a philosophy anymore. It's just this huge, giant round of hypocrisy.